after I get the red one done, now I've got the Conrad pretty much done other than clean up. I've got my Stella Harmony, but that one I'm going to do that probably after I do another electric, after I get done with this one. Because that one, I want it to be a little warmer out. I don't want to have to run the heater hot enough that glue is going to have a problem when I glue the neck tight against the body. It's pulled away.
Oh, it's a real stinker.
That's an old guitar from 60s, early 70s. Like the Conrad, I think that's about the same range as that was in, as far as the year when it would have been made. So I'm just going to go out, get my Dremel set up to route this out. I don't know how much this you're going to see, but I've started to use that Dremel with a router attachment. You can see that. And it's doing it. It's cutting it, but not real well. Going. Well, I've not used my Dremel tool.
No bolts, chains, or shackles can contain me.
Got those new bits in, and I've got, they're called router bits, and that's what it looks like. It's just for a straight cut, no fancy bead or anything, and it works okay. But I got this from Amazon.
That's remarkable.
It says carbide, but I don't think they're carbide. We go to Menards and a hardware store and to see if they have anything like this for Dremel for routing that is a carbide tip.
No, I wouldn't do that.
It works, but it's taken a little longer than I'd like to spend on it. I suppose I could take a chisel, but at this point I want to put it with a Dremel tool. It's just you have more control what you're going to be chopping out of there.
See, everything depends on you. You see, my life, my career, my future, the lot.
So I'll probably take it to the hardware store first. They're pretty good with this kind of stuff. But here's what I've done so far. Make sure I've routed. I took the chisel and chiseled out some of it here. I'm going to have to bring in just a little bit more here. So I drilled the holes out, took it outside, cleaned it out. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Yeah, you'll be able to see them. See the holes I drilled? I drilled down to there's actually two levels. There's this level which goes all the way through the opening, which I'm leaving. I'm leaving that strip down the middle, and then this part out here is deeper, and that's for the screws to go that adjust the pickups up and down, and also holds it into the pick guard. This is a pick guard loaded electronics, and no, they're not independent of the pick guard. There's my ground wire. I'll probably take this apart before I string it. Take the bridge out and make sure that the ground wire is good. Because once I get the electronics in, get it set up, get some strings on it, I'll be able to play this thing again. For a cheap guitar, I don't mind it. I don't know if the sound's any good.
That's remarkable.
But it's got a nice neck on it for a cheap guitar.
No bolts, chains, or shackles can.
All the frets pretty much filed down. There's a couple. I'm going to try this here. I know this is probably not right, and a lot of you are going to scream at me about it. But I've got fret file on order. Put a little time, effort, and money into this. It won't be worth more than a few $100 at the most ever.
That's remarkable.
It's my guitar, I don't care. So I'm going to go in the house now, video clips, and start organizing them. I've got quite 3 or 4 days of video that I'm still working on to put videos out. I know that they're, you know, not the greatest in the world, but it's fun. I enjoy doing it. It's a challenge. And if I should ever somehow make it up to, you know, over 1,000 subscribers, which I doubt. I mean, I'm 21 or so now. And I'm sure it fluctuates. I just do it for the heck of it. Something to do, and somebody likes what I do and they learn something, that's great. If they don't, and they two seconds after they start the video, they go out of it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need the money. I mean, it'd be nice to make money off of YouTube, but that's not my goal. And it looks like I'm pretty much done here for the day. I take my cameras in, download the video from them. I don't want to waste a bunch of film. That's now it's all digital. It makes it so much easier. If we were dealing with film, I don't think there'd be a YouTube. Digital made things a lot easier. I use a program, Clipchamp, free. You can pay so much a month to get the full blown one. But for what I do, I don't want to do a bunch of overproduction. It takes away from it adds to the editing and stuff. I'll add. I mean, I insert stuff, but it's all free. I don't pay for anything. I don't. You know, I'm pretty cheap, but frugal, as people have said. You're not cheap. You're just frugal, and you know, it's nice to know that you'll probably always survive. I hope.